Hey skiers, it's Bob with SkiEssentials.com. Welcome to our 2024 ski test. We've got a Salomon QST blank for you today, and this is the widest ski in Salomon's line. Really kind of harnesses that free ride mentality that they look for. Does it in a pretty solid and stable package as well. When they moved from that wider QST down to this, there was definitely a few grumblings here and there that it's just not wide enough, it's not going to float enough. And our experiences on this QST blank have kind of proved the opposite. They do a lot of really interesting things with the shape and the profile of the ski that does add to the flotation, even at 112 millimeters underfoot. So if you're worried about that width of a ski not going to be able to be floaty enough, rest assured this one definitely has that additional flotation due to the shape and the profile. It does have the QST build, full poplar wood core. We get carbon and flax stringers in the forebody here and through the tail. So that adds a good amount of stiffness and responsiveness without adding a ton of weight. It does a nice job at getting this ski very precise for how wide it is. That was kind of one of the things that stood out to us, was for how well it floated. It was actually really reactive, and that was a really fun experience. We also get their double sidewalls. So in the underfoot zone and slightly extending to the tips and tails, there's kind of this blue material. I don't know how well that shows up on camera, but it's basically a stiffer, denser ABS material. So that adds more edge grip and power and stability to the underfoot zone of the ski. Nice little addition there. And then we get cork damplifier as well. So cork material in the tips and in the tails, and that really helps keep the ski smooth and stable as well. So a lot of different ingredients going on in this ski, really kind of helps make it feel like a more sophisticated option when you're ripping down the hill. But more of the interesting stuff happens when we talk about the shape and the profile. Before that, this is the 194. This is the big one. It's not terribly light. So 2292 grams on the scale, just under 2,300 grams. So not terribly light, but again, this is the 194 with quite a bit of surface area. So that's kind of the reason behind those extra grams. But we really see some fun stuff when we talk about the profile here. We do have that nice positive camber underfoot, and then pretty long rocker in the shovel, starting basically down where this black part starts on that Salomon graphic and extending all the way up. Nice moderate splay there, nothing crazy, kind of what we expect with a modern freeride ski. And then quite a bit of tail rocker as well. So starts right about here. Long, smooth tail rocker. We've seen this in QST skis for a few years now, and really kind of helps the ski kind of act like a rudder, especially when you pair that taper in there as well. So the widest part of the ski, way back here, kind of lines up with where the rocker starts, and that thinning of the tail really helps maneuver the ski in deeper snow. It also, when paired with that pretty dramatic tip taper, so widest part of the tip is way down here, that combines for a shorter effective edge and a shorter turn radius as well. So in this 194, we're looking at an 18-meter turn radius, which is pretty short for a ski like this. Normally when we're seeing these wider freeride skis, it is a little bit longer of a turn shape, but this one kind of keeps it shorter. That kind of filters through in the rest of the QST line as well. Makes it just more maneuverable, easier to turn, more approachable, but does kind of eliminate, that long, super, direct turn down the fall line. You can do it. It's just the ski also likes to turn shorter as well. But a really great choice for advanced expert skiers who spend most of their time in really deep and soft snow. This thing is one of the more maneuverable skis in the bunch, even though it's a little bit heavier. That taper goes a long way in making the ski turny and a whole lot of fun. So definitely check out this 2024 Salomon QST blank here at SkiEssentials.com, and we will see you out there on the hill. Bye.